I thought this was going to be my first form to describe to you. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Gordon.
Very nice to see you here. And you know, the different times that we're passing through, and also the dark and the cold, nevertheless we are coming together. I never thought that I would be here, because last year I was told I would be able to work at least 12 months. And the doctor said you will always have to take these tablets, and you always have to use a stick. And so I said, well, I don't think so. Anyway, I suppose that I thought probably God was expecting me to go and sort out heaven. Anyway, I suppose God must have thought of it again, thought it better not to have me up there, or wherever it is, and stay here for a while. I'm sure it's always nice to be here among friends. So the power that we talk about is the power that helps us to be aware that there is something beyond this earth. There is something else beyond this life. And I've always felt, because we've always known that there would come this time in our history which would be the great testing time of the life of the earth. We have always known that the time would come when man could annihilate himself and bring devastation to the world, that the life upon this earth could fade away. But then the great powers of the Spirit thought again and said, oh no, we can't have people taking over God's place. And so mediumship came much greater 150 and 200 years ago. Because the only way in which the power of God can be felt is when we realize that God is here. It's a moving, living God, a force of goodness that we bring about. And when we realize there's no such thing as death, and how wonderful it is to know, this points the way to understanding not only that there is a God, but there is a purpose to our life here upon this earth. I think that is to me the greatest thing. So we now know that we can't die, and we also know that life continues. And because it continues, it is for us to, I couldn't feel anything, I couldn't see anything, and I really felt that it had affected in some peculiar way my behavior. And when they said, you know, you will do it, you'll try, and I said, oh yes, but you better get another medium there, just in case, because it might be that I can't do anything. And so I asked Linda Young if he would sit on the platform just to take over, should nothing happen. And also another medium. And they sat there, and of course I stood up, they couldn't see a thing. Couldn't hear anything, couldn't feel anything. And I thought, I was just going to say, well, ladies and gentlemen, I've at least tried. And all at once there loomed up the Spirit and said, come on, let's show them what we can do. And I was marvellous. I was very so at the end of the meeting, Paul Leonard, who was trying to get up occasionally, must have said, do you want me up, you see? And I was saying, I completely ignored him actually. I looked at him and said, what was he doing there? You know, in another world, I suppose. And so I went long over my time. And as I sat down, it was lovely to feel that the people really enjoyed it, and they really did feel like I felt up in heaven. And they closed down just like that. Just finished. Couldn't think another thing. I couldn't have gone on. just completely closed. What have we done? We're mere channels, aren't we? We think we're good. I think I'm good. I know I'm good. But yet, you see, if the Spirit says no, we can't do a thing. So we realize that we can't, we're only a channel to enable the power to work. There's something wrong with that channel. The Spirit doesn't use it. If they don't use it, we can't do it. So I now say I'm good, which I am, with the help of the Spirit. You see here. I don't do any other. Because they might say, show him who's the boss. And then I have to sit down. So, ladies and gentlemen, we learn. And it's nice for us to learn. Anyway, I am good if you'll be good. Say yes to everything I tell you, have an honest. That means be honest, of course. And say yes if it's yes, and no if it's no. If I know I'm right, I shan't believe you anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. Because I know you will have to come and apologise to me about it. And I love people to come and apologise, because they're coming down and say, you know, when you were here the last time, Mr. Higginson, I said, oh yes, you told me so, oh did I? Yes, you said you were right, and I said, was I? And they said, oh yes, you know, apologise, you see, and I smile because I know it, see. I always like to feel that the Spirit is always right. If there's any mistakes, it's yours or mine, but not really there, because they come with knowledge and power and great enough. So just think about it and let us be together. I wonder whether the